Good morning, students. Now we discuss about lesson 1 geography. Lesson heading Lithosphere 1 Endogenetic processes 1.2. Okay, structure of the earth. Okay, the layers. The outer surface and the inner core of the earth are totally different in their nature and structures. The structure of the earth interior is divided into 3 layers. Already you know in I taught last lesson what are they, the 3 layers of the earth: the crust, the mantle and the core. Okay, the mantle is divided into 2 types: upper mantle and lower mantle, and core is divided into 2 types: outer core and inner core. You saw the picture. This is the outer layer of the earth. Okay, crust. At the next one, upper mantle and lower mantle, outer core and inner core. Okay, last class we discussed briefly. Okay, the outer surface and inner core of the earth are totally different in their nature and structure. The structure of the earth interior is divided into 3 layers. What are they? The crust, the mantle and the core. Now we see one by one. Okay, first of all we discuss the crust. Okay, what is the meaning of crust? Crust, where we live? We live in the earth surface. The earth surface is the outer layer of the earth. The outer layer of the earth is called crust. Okay, it is the skin of our earth. Okay, how many kilometers we called crust, which range between 5 to 30 kilometers, we called a crust. What is the form the crust? It is the solid and rigid layer of the earth. Solid means very hard. Okay, rigid means not able to change. Okay, the thickness of the crust is greater below the continents than the ozone floor. Okay, continent crust very hard, but ozone crust is not. Compare the continental crust is less weight. Okay, the crust is classified into 2 types: continental crust and ozonic crust. Okay, the continental crust and ozonic crust. Okay, hot very high is continental crust. It's compared the rigid is very small. Okay, in ozonic crust. Okay, the major element of the crust is shale and sima. What is the observation of shale? Silica and aluminium conducted the elements is called shale. Sima means silica and magnesium. Okay, next we go to mantle. What is the meaning of mantle? Mantle is interior part of the beneath the crust is called mantle. Beneath means to a lower position of the crust. Okay, which is about 2900 kilometer thick. In the upper part of the mantle is divided into 2 types: upper mantle and lower mantle. The upper mantle consists rocks remain solid. Okay, solid. The hard rocks are available in upper part of the mantle, and whereas in the lower part of the mantle rocks are in the molten form. Okay, molten means make liquid by very great heat. Okay, upper mantle is divided into 2 parts: upper mantle and lower mantle. Upper mantle consists of rocks remain solid, and lower mantle consists of rocks in molten form. This molten rock inside the earth is called magma. Okay, next is core. The core is the innermost and hottest layer of the earth, which lies below the mantle. It's composed mainly nickel and iron. So it is called, core is called knife. The core is divided into 2 types: one is solid inner core, next one is liquid outer core. Okay, the presence of large quantities of iron in the core. Okay, so it is responsible for the earth gravitational force. As the earth rotates on its axis, the liquid outer core spins over the solid inner core. Okay, spins means to turn. Okay, and to generate the earth magnetic field. This is responsible for the functioning of the magnetic compass. Due to high pressure, the material in inner core are unable to move, so hence remain solid. Okay, the next topic is 1.3 rocks. Okay, what is the meaning of rocks? The rocks is the crust is the storehouse of rocks. Do you see the rock? Yes, very good. You see the rocks in the surface of the earth. The surface is called a crust. So crust is a storehouse of rocks. An aggregate of minerals on the earth's crust is called rocks. It may be hard. Rocks oda form eppadi irukum? It may be hard or compact light granite. Do you see granite? Okay. Or soft as clay or loose as sand. Okay. Next, do you know the deepest place? Oh, deepest place ever reached by human technology vary from time to time. Okay. Till 2011, Kola super hole. Okay. It is in Russia, Murmansk places. Okay, that is the deepest place. How much of the deep you know, 12,262 meter. Okay, Kola super holes. It is in Murmansk in Russia. Okay, but in 2012, Richard 44 Savoy Hills broke the record, and it's supposed to be 15 times the height of Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Okay, this length is 12,376 meter. The Sarora well is used for the exploration of earth interior continuous. Okay, the next is types of rocks. How to divide the rocks is based on the formation of rocks. The rocks classified into three types: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Okay. The fact the ancient city of Petra in Jordan is an example of an entire city carved out of rocks. Carved means to cut stone. Okay. There are many specimens of magnificent rock cut architecture in India, like the Ajanta and Ellora caves in Maharashtra, the High Hole and Badami temples in Karnataka, the Karnak temple in Odia, and Mamallapuram in Tamil Nadu. Okay, next we go to igneous rock. The igneous rock means igneous, the word derived from Latin word ignis. Okay, the ignis word meaning fire. The interior of the earth contains very hot molten materials called magma. The rock cool. Okay, liquid type of rock is called a magma. When the magma reaches the earth surface, it's referred as lava. The lava on the surface cool down. Why the lava come to the surface cool down? Because the air moves. Okay, so the lava is cool down the earth surface and get sulfide as rocks called igneous rocks. The example for the igneous rocks is granite and basalt. Okay, the igneous rocks also called primary rocks and mother rocks. Why they are called primary rocks or mother rocks? because all other rocks are directly or indirectly formed from the igneous rocks. So igneous rocks called primary rocks or mother rocks. Okay. Next we go to the second method, sedimentary rocks. Okay. Sedimentary rocks means these sedimentary rocks named also come the Latin word sediment. What is the meaning of sediment? To settle. Okay. Rivers, glaciers and winds carry bit of rocks and soil and deposits them in a layer. After a few million years, the deposit are hardened into compact rocks and called sedimentary rocks. Okay. The bodies of plants and animals that fall on the deposits get embedded in the layers and form fossils. Example, sandstones, limestone, chalk, gypsum, coal and conglomerate etc. are the example of sedimentary rocks. Okay. The next type is metamorphic rocks. Okay. The term metamorphic is derived from the word metamorphos. Okay. What is the word? Metamorphos, which means change of form. Okay. When igneous or sedimentary rocks are subject to extreme heat and pressure, they undergo a complete change in the form and character. That is, in course of time, granite may be transformed to silt. Okay, transfers into nils. Okay, nils. Basalt to silt. So, limestones to marble, sandstones to quartzites. Okay, these are the example of metamorphic rocks. Okay, what are the examples of metamorphic rocks? Granite may get transformed to gneiss, basalt to schist, limestone to marble, sandstone to quartzites. Okay, these are undergo a complete change in their form and characteristics. Okay, the next heading is rock cycle. What is the meaning of rock cycle? The rock cycle is a continuous process. What are the continuous process? Through the rocks which igneous, sedimentary or metamorphic are transferred from one form to another. Igneous rocks transfer to sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks transfer to metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks melting and go to the transforming the magma crystallizing of the crystallizing. After they form igneous rock. After that igneous rocks converted into the sedimentary rocks. Okay, this picture is to see the picture. Okay, the magma crystallizations of igneous rocks and slow uplift to the surface and transport and depositions of that sedimentation into sedimentary rocks and a barrel high temperature and pressures it converted the form metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks melting the magma. After that the magma goes to the igneous rocks. Okay, do you understand? Yes. Okay, thank you students. Now the lesson is over now. The next class we discussed about 1.4 geomorphic process. Thank you students. This lesson presented by Rajamani Sri Vidya Bharati Metric Higher Secondary School, Chakarampalayam. Thank you students. Thank you one and all.